Hello everyone, this is Super Dimensional Bun. Today I'll be reviewing Bandai's non-grade 144 scale Gundam Airmaster Burst. This kit was produced in 1996 and currently retails for 500 yen. This Gundam was featured in the series After War Gundam X and as one of the supporting characters in the series. So this is the, I would say, final version of the Gundam Airmaster. The original version was damaged in the series and was retooled to have more firepower. Anyway, so let's take a quick look at this kit. So it's a pretty hefty looking kit, good proportions and whatnot. But let's go ahead and start with the articulation. Well, just start with a closer look at the kit. So it's a chest and the feet. The thing that kind of irks me about these designs is the legs. I don't know if you guys noticed, ever since Zeta Gundam, it seems like a lot of transforming kits have these chubby, bulb-like lower legs, but this is one of them. Anyway, here's the back. That's just my 2 cents right there. As you can see, it has a pretty large backpack that makes this thing pretty back heavy, but I'll show you the weight issues on that later. Alright, let's start with the articulation. So of course you got the head. Yep, spin 360. Well, there you go. Let's see. Arms, now obviously I can't go too far up because the backpack gets in the way. Right. The forearm, a little less than 90 degrees, not a big deal. And you got the polycap hands, just like old original Wing Gundam kits. It's pretty tough, but then you know what? It can spin 360. So you got the shoulders. Got no problems there. It comes out 90 degrees. The waist now. That far. That's pretty far. More than I expected, actually. You know what? Could I keep going? Yes, I can. It's just the backpack touched something and stopped the whole progress. Alright, no problems there. You got the side skirt armors and the front skirt armor. That one goes up all the way, no problem there. Okay. And the legs. So let's move that up. So it goes up 90 degrees, and it's, well, let's put it straight so you can see how far back. That far back, but of course you got the polycap double joint. Kind of wonder if I can do a kneeling pose on this. I've never tried it. Well, it's somewhat successful, but balance issues. Oh, there you go. So yeah, that's probably as the best it can do with kneeling. Not too bad. A little bit of a surprise there, thanks to the weird polycap double joint that they provided back in the 90s. All right, let's go on now. Could bend the legs pretty wide, not bad. And the weight issues, so you gotta lean it forward a little bit. Well, all right. Hey, it stands. Okay, as long as you have a nice level surface. Now let's look at the feet. So, I guess an okay range of motion. Now you got this big old pieces armor in the front of the foot. Let's just look at this side. Yeah, that piece hinders motion, but you can bend back a decent amount. Okay, and one more piece. Well, I won't really call this articulation. This is just, is it a backpack? I don't know. It's not exactly a cockpit either. It kind of does look like it in fighter mode, but yeah, it's connected by a polycap. And then, well, you got the chest that actually rotates when you transform it. We'll go through that later. Oh yeah, the wings. That's right. These things can bend. Actually, you gotta move this part up, which is connected by polycaps as well. So I'll show you our movement right there. All right, you know what? Let's see. Well, no, we'll go do the transformation last. Okay. So that's the basic kit. Now accessories. There are not too many accessories here. All you got are the two beam rifles. One for left hand, one for right. Now those are very specific because they have these little tabs here. Focus. No? Alright. There you go. Now these tabs connect to hard points on the hip and on the forearms. So I guess this was not using it. You can store it on the hips. Like so. And there's one on the left-hand gun that's on the inside. So you can walk around with his two guns without having them drawn. Now, they can also fit on the forearms, like so. But in fighter mode, they fit on the forearms, pointed upward like this. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the transformation. So, first things first, just like the wing Gundam, at a time you have to take the head off. It's not a perfect transformation, obviously. There's two tabs in the backpack. So here's one down here and one up here. In Battleloid, robot mode, you connect this tab, but then in fighter mode, you just push it up to here. Oh, great. Okay, so there's that. Actually, I'm not sure if you need to take the head off. You might just turn it around, but you actually do need to take the head off. I take that back. Now you go ahead, push the chest up. Oh, hold on, let me take the gun out. Okay. You twist the waist around. And just like the wing Gundam, you got to push the legs up a little and point the feet out. All right. And this thing popped out again. Maybe I'll just glue it one day. Now the wings come out. Now some people like it like this, but it's not supposed to be like that. You have to pop that open up a little bit, move them back down, swivel them out. So there, and well, let's just put the guns back in. Whoops. Hopefully it'll stay in there. Ah, it's falling apart. Alright. What came off? Oh, not a big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and put that. While this is out, might as well put that gun back in. So as you can see, arms are supposed to be straight. Turn the hip around, move the feet out. So I just need to connect this back in, and that part keeps falling out. Get in there. All right. Okay, so this is how it looks in fighter mode. I actually kind of like this fighter mode, maybe because it just looks like it's really beefed up starfighter. As a set of double can. I'm gonna leave this little piece out. It just keeps falling off. That's probably my fault. Weapons. So you got at least 3 little cannons on each side, and whatever this is on the front. It's a pretty nice sized fighter. Shows a lot of blue. If you like me, you like the blue, and there you go. I did something wrong there. There you go. Not a very elegant looking fighter, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. Hold on one minute, I have an idea. And we're back. So, I just wanted to show you guys what the original Wing Gundam looks like compared to the Airmaster Burst. So, 2 different fighters. Now you got definitely a more colorful Gundam. I mean, it's the lead character. This is a supporting character. It's shorter, obviously, because, well, this one, Wing Gundam has a Buster cannon that's put on the front of the nose. But I would think that the Airmaster is more practical design in the sense that it's not a bird. It doesn't try to look like one. Transformation sequence is almost the same. Anyway, but you got a shield on this guy, so anyway, thought you guys might see that. Alright, so you got the really cool looking fighter mode in for the Airmaster Burst. It's definitely more bulked up than the original Airmaster. You got 7 guns pointing forward, oh, maybe an 8th one on top. So you got quite a bit of firepower on this guy in fighter mode. I guess one ugly looking thing is this pig that sticks out. Not much you can do there unless you do some heavy mods on this kit. Okay, so let me transform this back and I'll finish up the review. Okay, here we go. So now, what are the pros and cons of this kit? So the pros are that you know, it's a decently sized kit. You can see the proportions aren't bad. You know, it's a little beefier than most regular Gundams, but this is a souped up version of a kit, so you know, it's gonna be a little bulkier. You got 2 guns, you know, so you can look like a cowboy and shoot it out with the rest of them. Let's see. Yeah, the color scheme's nice. It's not your regular red, white, blue, and gray. Let's see. This kit came in 1, 2, 3 different colors actually originally. I had to do a bit amount of painting, so I don't know if you guys aren't into painting, so that might be a bit of a con. I like the fighter mode of this kit. You know. Beefed up starfighter, you know, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. It's a 90s kit, so you know, don't expect too much. Cons, you're definitely gonna have to do some painting. A lot of little areas that need paint, like the gray parts on the shoulders. I think this gun that hides underneath the cockpit or something needs painting. Same with the thrusters on the back. This thing needs a lot of painting. White needed. This was originally all blue, so a darker shade of blue and white for the front. Originally these were stickers, but you can either paint it like I did. White here, gray and yellow there. The white on this kit was this grayish, darkish gray, grayish white color, kind of like this old Wing Gundam. Probably hard to see in this light. Strangely enough, the only kits that came in bone white were the X Gundam and the Double X. So I don't like that grayish white color, so I had to paint this whole thing. And last but not least, the thing about X Gundam kits is that they had hollow parts. Some parts were just, I don't know, They saved on plastic and made them hollow. The two guns were the things in this case. I filled them in with putty and yeah, just painted over. That was the only thing about this kit that needed filling. The rest of it was more or less decent. As you see, there's a good amount of detail on his kit. So, you know, there's that. And it's 500 yen. Anyway, let's do a quick comparison against some other Gundams. So, for size comparison, here is the Strike Gundam. You can see the Strike is a little taller from head to feet. This is the only thing that makes this one a little taller is its nose on the back. And as you saw at first, the X Gundam from the same series. Let me scoot that over a little bit. And, well, since I had it out, might as well show you guys what the Wing Gundam looks like compared to these two. So, yeah, but my recommendation is it's a 500 yen kit. The high-grade Airmaster, the red, white, and gray one, and some yellow, that one retails for 1,700 yen. Now that one has better articulation, probably has better more solid feel to it, and the sculpt is probably a little better, and no hollow parts. But for 500 yen, it's a great deal, I think, to get this kit. It's a very simple kit. Painting is probably, you know, it's recommended. But you know, if you can paint, it's not a problem. But if you don't want to deal with that, yeah, get the high grade kit. But then just to let you guys know, there is no high grade version of the Airmaster Burst. Now you might be able to kit bash it, but yeah, it'll probably take some work. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Tune in again next time, and I'll see you then.